What's up guys, EddyNasty here, and welcome to another tutorial. Today for a tutorial, I have a refillable minecart station. So let's go check this out. You can see up there, I've got my minecart. Oops, I just broke my glass. It's alright. Alright, so how this works is I'll press this button here, and my minecart will come down. I will hop into my minecart and press this button, and whee! Come all the way down here, and I'm like, oh man, I'm done. How do I get rid of this minecart? Oh, it's gone. Goes back up, and it's reloaded. Alright, so how this works is there's actually a piston right there, and when I press the button, you can see it moves it fast where it only lets one out. Now, what's underneath this minecart is actually soul sand. And why I'm using soul sand is the fact is when you drop a minecart on soul sand, or you ride a minecart onto soul sand, when you stand on it, you can see I can't move it around. This prevents it from going like slightly pushing onto that track or being misaligned where it won't drop. So this keeps it in its one little place right here. So that way, when you press this button, it will drop. Now, the other key feature is that on here, we'll just let that go down that way. You'll see that little redstone torch that lights up saying that that person has made it to his little station. Now, we have a minecart down there, and we launch another one. I don't know there's a minecart down there. Let's just say I don't know. So, I hop into here, and go, whee! Oh, where's my minecart down here? It's gone. Where'd it go? Oh, it got reloaded. The button is actually, that button right there is linked up to that one down there. So when you launch from here, it is actually pulling that block out. Now let's go back here and look at the redstone. It's really not that big or that confusing, but it is a little difficult. There is some wiring to it, as you can see. Simply what we have right here is this is the button right here. This redstone dust right here leads to that torch, which is turning that piston on, which is used for the recycle of the minecart, which drops it onto that track and just leads it back up top. So then this redstone wire right here is actually linked to the minecart start button. You know, the one where it launches you. So as you can see, the wire is wired up with it. So that way, when you take off from down there, it recycles whatever minecart is right there in the way. Now let's get on to where I make the minecart come down. So this repeater right here, this is actually from the button. This just leads up to this note block right here. That's not really important. When you go this way. Now what happens is when we come to this block right here, you see we got a torch on there, and that is activating that block right there. And then we got a repeater in between set to 3 ticks, and what this is a pulse limiter with that torch. So when I press that button, it'll turn that torch on for half a tick and then turn it back off. And that just makes it where that piston pulls in and out fast enough where it will drop one minecart. If you make it come out for 1 tick, it drops all of them or most of them. So as you can see, yeah, it kind of suffocates it in there, but it's through enough where it just drops. So let's press the little recycle minecart, and ta-da! We got a refillable minecart station. So this is quite useful for survival or anybody that has a world where they want a minecart system. Oh, the one little other thing is how to get the minecart to take off is simply, where is it? This piston right here. This piston is a sticky piston with the rail track right there, and that is where the launch button is. It just simply goes to that repeater to this redstone dust, which activates that piston. Now, when the rail cart comes out, if I can get over here, and you can see when I press the button, if I could ever, it activates it. So what happens is it pushes it out where your minecart is, and then the rail track, the power rail track, gets powered by that button. So what is happening is that button is actually pushing that piston out, and then that button is activating the rail cart or the mine track underneath it. And I can never press a button. There we go. And there we have it. My minecart station for you guys. I really hope this is useful in some kind of world for you guys. And I've actually got a big long one I'm going to work on that's a little bit more, got a little bit more to it than just this simple little design. And I hope to bring it to you guys soon. So again, I know I don't have the download link out for this world yet, but it is coming soon. I got one more redstone creation to put in here for you guys, and it should be ready. So yeah, I'm EddyNasty, and I will catch you guys later. See ya!